Look, we tastemakers, groundbreakers, fucker, we crown shakers. Moved us out the margin, we're writing, that's how we found paper. Hustle nature, since we was riding back on the scooter razors. Had no stable footage since then, I've been the earthquaker. Brown sugar and cinnamon, don't think that I'm the greatest, I just settle for the synonyms. Hey, they wonder what's got it into him. I took a couple losses, my nigga, I'm trying to win again and win again and win again. I ain't taking minimums, my destiny was written in. Coming with a different scent, coming with a different stench. Smelling like greatness and I spray it every day, that's the latest.
The world been moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings, then you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings, looking at the blessings I've been counting. The world been moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings, then you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings. I've been looking at the blessings I've been counting.
Look, I've been counting my blessings, but still stuck in my thoughts. Here I go, stuck in my head again. Daily I've been looking for some peace, what would you recommend? Have a couple drinks, go to sleep, then reset again. That's everything I'm better than, but everything I'm used to. Sticking to the basics, got me looking for a new clue. Looking for a new crew, looking for a new outlet that doesn't sacrifice my self-respect. I don't know all the steps that I'm taking, still walking through it. Hope I find a shawty that really listens and talk me through it. Oftentimes we end up smashing in love and lust. They asking for my heart, don't give it, it's hard to trust. Consider that a plus and minus the complications. Feel like everyone's the same, internet immutations. While all the weak shit get the highest of the praises. Man, the shit is messing with my patience.
The world been moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings, then you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings, looking at the blessings I've been counting. The world been moving crazy all around me. I was hiding in my feelings, then you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings. I've been looking at the blessings I've been counting.
Double or nothing, you ain't getting money, the nigga you bugging. Damn ass fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, fuck up the budget. Cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it. Her name ain't Mega, but yeah, she a stallion. The way that we dressin' ran out of Italian. New chain bustin', peep the medallion. Pull your own troubles out by the gallon. Her name ain't Lotta, but she from the south. Her name ain't Ruby, she got a big mouth. Putting it in, she sticking it out. Putting it in, she sticking it out. She like salsa, one in a hole, just like a golfer. If you ain't leeching, what can you offer? Niggas ain't got it, they just be talkers. Niggas ain't got it, they just be talkers. They gon' tell you what you wanna hear. Yeah, put you in a nice pair. Best if you don't listen.
All this shit on me, I'm making her wet. It's double line, they know we the set. They know we up next, that's why they upset. Diamonds on me, and you know it's baguettes. Ballin' so hot, man, I need me a rap. If you ain't on time, then you getting left. Can't live in the past, ain't got no regrets. Ain't looking for love, just want me some sex. Like it or love it, still gotta respect it. How you in first, but you coming in second. They watching your next, so you gotta protect it. Running it up and we breaking the records. You gave us your last, you should've just kept it. Eyes on me as soon as I step in. The eye on me, you know what I'm reppin'. It's eyes, so yeah, you know what we dressing. Our blessings is coming, they know that we destined. I get a lover, they know how we coming. Just send us the budget. Send us the budget. She wanna suck in my hands on her weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges.
Like it or love it, it's double or nothing. You ain't getting money, the nigga you bugging. Damn ass fat, you know I'ma hug it. Lows by the truck, fuck up the budget. Cashing it in, damn I'm a bucket. OD, you know I overdoes it. If it ain't moolah, we cannot discuss it. Her name ain't Erica, she finna bust it.
She want me to touch it, I'm making her cream. Like she a Russian, she for the team. She bring her cousins, I'm bringing my brothers. Now it's the scene and we all for being.
Like it or love it, I had to just dub it. Ain't no in between, no in between. She for the streets, feeling so geek. She for the streets, feeling so geek.
Like it or love it, they know how we coming. Just send us the budget. Send us the budget. She wanna suck in my hands on her weed. She tell me don't touch it. What you doing? We bringing them vibes, they know we don't force it. Tell them don't rush us. Don't rush us at all. Hate us or love us, it really don't matter. Ain't holding no grudges, no.
Run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em, run 'em. Yeah, just run 'em.
I'm on the mezzanine. I go so hard just to fuck up my enemies. Don't need revenge when success is the remedy. Ain't for that top, I'ma do 'em like Kennedy. Mixing champagne with they Hennessy. They falling off, all these niggas is winning leagues. Life gave me limits, I came out with simply. Look, I don't associate, no, we can't congregate. Focus like number 8, my shit is infinite. Move out the trauma, my therapist healing it, Know that you feeling it, I'm just too weird with this, Came with the bass and I'm slapping you niggas, I feel like I'm willing this, Look, stuck in the fuck shit, kill them all at the top of my bucket list. None of you hoes on my fucking list. I go so hard when I come like this, Look, yeah, I go hard and I run up the numbers. Grinding the winter to fuck up the summer. Telling you niggas beware that I'm coming. Tell me from the bottom down, stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now, really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell me from the bottom down, stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now, really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell them that I'm coming, like who I've been coming. Numbers I've been running, I've been up to something. Never run from nothing, gotta keep it jumping. Make sure these niggas is bumping my shit. I go too hard on the bitch. Used to be late on the rent. Used to make dollars and cents. Now all the figures are 6, bitch. Yeah, tell them other rap niggas better keep quiet. When they got a piece, guess a nigga get violent. Always got mine, cause a nigga come try it. Look, stepping away from the bottom feeders. It's just me on my album, don't need a feature. Couldn't walk in my shoes, not a kilometer, not a centimeter, bitch. Tell me from the bottom down, stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now, really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck. Tell me from the bottom down, stepping on their necks. I've been working, I've been grinding. I need all of my respect. Get it, dollars, yeah, euros. Now, really cashing checks. Mezzanine is on the deck. Mezzanine is on the deck.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Big Dog Bargain is back in the building. How y'all doing today? On this beautiful, well, I ain't gonna say beautiful. It's cloudy in the motherfucker on my side of town. It's been raining all day. So, yeah. And I've been drinking my coffee. I've been tired in the motherfucker today. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Drinking my coffee, man. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Hope everybody fine. Hope everybody doing well today. It's your boy Big Dog Bargain. Come straight out of Memphis 10 with another live for y'all today. And as y'all can see by today's topic, I've been helping y'all brothers out the past couple of days, ain't it? I try to be balanced. I try to be fair. I know, I come off a little rough. I come off a little harsh talking to guys, you know what I'm saying? But it's all love. So for the past couple of days, I've been throwing y'all a bone. I've been letting y'all know, like, I ain't gonna be so hard on y'all sometimes. I'm gonna throw a couple of shots at the ladies here and there. They deserve it. They be wrong. They need a slap on the wrist there now and then. Lay a little spike on the booty. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop, because some of them females like to get spanked on the ass. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know what's going on with Shannon Sharp and the little text message Shouter was sending him, you know, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But you know, some of these little females like the little rough stuff. You know, I'm just saying. But anyway, how y'all doing? Let me finish this coffee right fast. As y'all can see, I got this a Polo cup. I do a little. I'm a little bougie sometimes, a little materialistic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of time, but yeah, it's a little polo cut. My wife, they got me a couple of Christmases ago. You know what I'm saying? I like coffee, so it is what it is. And like I said, I woke up early this morning and ate breakfast early this morning, and I started falling back to sleep. And I'm like, man, I got a whole show to do at 12, and I'm sleepy. I need to drink me some coffee. So this is my second cup of coffee for the day. It is what it is. Yeah. Woo. Now let's get started. So, as y'all can see by today's topic, why do she, capital S, capital H, capital E, why does she constantly test you in a relationship? That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys be wanting the answers and be wanting to know, why do women at all ages constantly test you when y'all in a relationship? This is a very interesting question, and I know a lot of you guys want the answers, and I'm gonna try to give y'all the best answers I can give y'all from my experience with women, from being in 20-year marriage and dealing with, you know, women in all aspects, family members, co-workers, all types of chicks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to help y'all out as much as possible. But before I get into this topic, please hit that like button as y'all enter the building. All likes are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Again. Hey, look dog. Come get my phone. Like I said, hit the like button as y'all in the building. I truly appreciate that. Hit the share button. Tell somebody, you know what I'm saying? Come put your eyes on your boy. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like I said, my goal right now to get to 1,300 is not some just many, but it's some to me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So help me get to 1,300 as quickly as possible so I can get to another goal. But that's the goal right now. I'm at 1214. Help me get to 1,300. And also, comment. I do respond to comments. I got my reading glasses on today, so I will be able to see the comments. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to be sexy sometimes. I don't be wanting to put these hoes on. But at the same time, I can't respond to the people that's in my chat like I want to. Sometimes I be in my zone and I be just zoned out and I be on some other shit. And sometimes I just ain't got the glasses on and I'm trying to be cute and all that good shit right there. So, you know what I'm saying? So comment. I'm responding. What's up to my guy Josh? You know what I'm saying? Who did they call me? To tell you that you weren't there. I used to. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, my junior is at the house. You know, my handsome son. I ain't been calling my son beautiful. He ugly as hell, really. But that's my son. I love him to death. Say hey to the people.
Nah, I'm gonna let you know about yourself later.
Are you gonna... Oh man, I love my son, man. That's my junior. You know what I'm saying? He be with the shit just like his dad. But it is what it is. So anyway, why do women constantly test men when y'all in relationships? Why? Why do the women do it? Ladies, for all the ladies that's listening, whether they on X or whether they on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Why do y'all constantly put men through the tests? The shit tests, like some men would say. You're constantly trying to put men through these little obstacles, these little tests, just to prove something. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you trying to prove with these men, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to help you out. Because for years, women been doing this. For years, women been putting men through shit tests. This ain't nothing new. This ain't just happened in the past 10 years. It ain't just happened in the past 20 years or 40 years or 50 years or whatever the case may be. Women been putting men through shit tests for centuries. Women been putting men through shit tests for centuries. So it ain't new. And the main reason that women have always put men through these tests is for reproductive reasons. Funny as it sounds, that's the main reason why a lot of women put men through tests. To see if this man worthy enough to reproduce with. That's the real reason. To make sure this man is the right man for her to get pregnant by, to have his babies and to help raise this man's family. That's the real reason. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but I'm breaking it down as I go. And I ain't gonna be up here long, you know what I'm saying? I got other things to do, and like I said, I am kind of sleepy. So y'all gonna get me at full of caffeine right now. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna be focused, but when I start crashing, I'm gonna start crashing, and then when I start crashing, I'm gonna get up out this bitch. So just bear with me while I'm full of this juice right now. So anyway, the real reason women put niggas through shit tests is because of their urgency to have the right babies. Now, I know a lot of y'all would say, well, big dog, why do these women have babies by these nothing ass niggas, these thugs, these pookies and ray rays and shit like that? Well, as a guy, as a man that studies psychology and over and over again, like I said, that's one of my hobbies is to pick up a book. I'm finna get a new book today whenever I can find one. On psychology. I'm constantly studying psychology. I'm constantly studying male psychology. I'm constantly studying female psychology. I'm constantly studying human nature and human behavior and how people work. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be able to stay in that gray area that I'm always talking about that a lot of people don't like. So I can see things from both sides. You know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly, I don't know what that is. So I'm constantly trying to, learn and add to what I'm already knowing by experiencing things in my life. But yeah, they be having babies by these nothing ass niggas and pookies and ray rays and the thugs and the dope boys and all that type of shit. You know why? Because at some point in time, they look at these niggas like they the one. They the one. It's bad judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's that edge that women like in dudes. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell you guys, it's like, hey man, gotta be a little toxic. Gotta be a little toxic here and there. You know what I'm saying? They respect the toxicity. I don't care what they tell you. They respect toxic behavior. They'll tell you all day, don't be toxic. They don't like toxic masculinity. Bullshit. Women like toxic behavior. You know why? Because they're just as toxic. They're just with the shit just as much as the niggas are. And they don't like when niggas be with the shit more than they be with the shit. That's why they tell you to tone down your toxic behavior. But at the same time, if you tone it down so much to where you the good guy, they don't like you. They like a little edge. They don't want so much edge to where you're on a high-speed chase from the police all the time, or they come and ducking, dodging bullets and shootouts. No. Some of them like this shit. But the majority of them don't like to be involved in a lot of extra bullshit, but they like toxic behavior. They do. And me and y'all like toxic behavior too. Let's not lie like we don't. Let's not act like y'all don't like the 304s. Y'all do. I done said this on several occasions. Y'all can't fool me. I've been around the block a couple of times. I know y'all like toxic women. And y'all want them to stop being toxic women, but that's, like I said, that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. But again, they see the edge, they see the proclaimed strengths and fake masculinity in these so-called niggas, and they feel like it's going to translate into a baby. It turns them on when they get wet and they want to have your baby. That's really what it is. I mean, they like a little edge. They like a little rough shit. And in turn, they're going to have your baby. crazy as it sounds, that's part of it. Not every one of them. Not every woman want to get pregnant by the thug nigga, but they do like edge. They do like a little toughness. They do like some rough shits. They do like for you to stand on business, even though they'll tell you you're toxic as hell. And like I say a lot of times, it's like I'm toxic. I know I'm toxic. And my wife wouldn't have it no other way. Because I stand on business, because I'm with the shit, because I will pull a move and then she know this shit. But like I said, I'm retired. I'm kicking my feet up on my desk. I'm waiting on my grandbabies to arrive in the world. So I'm chilling. But I'm telling you what it is. It's really about, can I reproduce with this man that she presumed to be that nigga? Now, the whole time she's that could be it too, Josh. That could be it too. I ain't gonna sit there and say you're wrong. They do like a challenge. Most women like challenge. Most women do not like pushovers. They do not like yes men. They do not like yes men. And I swear before God, when dudes say they like yes women, that a woman that jump every time they say something, I be like, you're lying, because you're gonna get tired of that shit. You're gonna get tired of her constantly agreeing with everything you say. There's no fun in somebody that's always agreeing. And they call me crazy for believing that shit. I don't like yes women. I like attitude. I like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It keeps everything spicy. It keeps everything see, do I still got it? You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife still go at it just so I can see if I still got the that she find the traffic. Can I still put her in her place when she get out of place? You know what I'm saying? So the same way I feel about a yes girl is the same way some of these women feel about a yes man. They don't want to have a pushover as a boyfriend. They don't. They don't. They really don't. If you a full-blown nice guy, you don't do nothing wrong, you don't say nothing wrong, you just on the straight and narrow, she gonna look at you as like, that cool and all, but where's the edge? And a lot of guys get mad about this shit because they're like, I'm a nice guy. And I'm like, bro, they don't like nice guys like that. They do. When they sit here and say they like the ghosts from Power, Ghosts, they like ghosts. They like the gangster and the gentleman. They do. They do. And a lot of guys that I have noticed, they can't find that right combination to be like Ghost. They can't find that right combination to where they a gangster here and they a gentleman here. They can't find that right combination. You know what I'm saying? And it baffles them that so many women like the bad guy. They like the asshole and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, they do. They do. Now, they don't want the asshole to be an asshole to them 100% of the time. They just want them to be an asshole. I remember a while ago, my wife said that she was like, why you gotta treat me the same way you treat other females? Because all y'all the same. That was just me being me. It's like how I looked at women. Like, shit, you with the shit just like other women with the shit. So why should I change my view of women because of you? And I'm married to you. Why should I change my view of women because of you? You want me to treat you special and treat them like shit? I like, nah, because you do the same shit them other women do. So why should I give you special treatment because you got my last name? I'm not. I give you special treatment. I respect you. I provide for you. I protect you. You know what I'm saying? When you got problems, I'll sit there and try to work the problems out with you. But when push comes to shove, you do the same shit that the other women do. So again, why would I change being an asshole all the way around? I'm gonna be an asshole to all y'all. Like it or love it, or leave it alone. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be an asshole to all y'all or none of y'all. Just like when she sit there and say how smart I am, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm smart. And said when it come down to you, then all of a sudden I'm stupid. And I told her, I said, how that work? I'm smart to everybody but you. Either I'm dumb to everybody or I'm smart to everybody. There's no exception when it comes down to you. That's me being an asshole. They're letting her know it's like, yes, I love you. Yes, I will do a lot of things for you. Yes, I will protect you. Yes, I will provide for you. But at the same time, I'm going to treat you like I treat every woman when it comes down to certain shit. And when you play with my pimping and you tell me I ain't who I say I am, then guess what's finna happen? You're going to get the asshole. You can't sit up here and want me to change up for you just because you got my last name. No. This is what I stand on when it comes down to any woman. Friend, family, or foe. I don't care. I don't care. And I know a lot of guys, they'll be sitting here listening how I be talking. And I heard this several times. They be like, they can't say this type of shit. I'm like, why not? Why you can't say the things I say? I said, I don't say nothing special. I just stick to my guns. I stand on my 10 toes. I don't give a damn about how you feel. Because she don't give a damn how you feel. She don't care. She gonna say what she want to say, and she don't give a fuck how you feel about what she said. She gonna stand on it. So again, why should I change up some of the shit I say because of how you feel about the shit I say? I'm not. I can't. Regardless if you my wife, regardless if you my daughter, sisters, mamas, grandmamas, I stand on man. Now I try to be as polite as possible when I stand on business, but at the same time, you got me fucked up thinking I'm finna change how I think about shit. That's just being me. I wish more of you guys would adopt that nature, adopt that toxicity, gone falling that you know when if you ever watched what Batman, what it was either Batman, the old school Batman with Michael Keaton or Justice League when Harley Quinn fell into the vat in that chemicals and shit like that. Jump in the vat, jump in the chemicals and see what happened. You might come out like the Joker. I always say, if I'm the bad guy, I'm the Joker. I'll jump head first into the chemicals and come out smiling and say, now you got a problem. So again, I would suggest a lot of men adapt my mentality. Be toxic. It works. You just got to find the right balance. So, but yeah, the reason women been putting dudes through shit tests for centuries is because of the baby making process. That's why so many Pookies and Ray Rays and the all bad guys, they got babies, and the good guys feel like they left out in the cold. Is because they can pass the shit test. They can pass the shit test. That's why when a lot of guys be sitting around talking about how the bad guys get all the women, that's because they know how to pass the shit test. And it's three parts of the shit test that us bad guys or guys that do bad shit that have mastered, that we able to get in these relationships and have some type of say so in these relationships, no matter if it's a 50-50 or a 100 or whatever the case may be. We have figured out how to pass the shit test. And the first part of the shit test is the emotional intelligence. You know, that's something new that been passed around the past couple of years, the emotional intelligence, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys be like, man, that's a new terminology or whatever the case may be. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of you motherfuckers not emotionally intelligent. Now, I'm gonna be on my bad guy shit a little bit today. I'm gonna talk a little stupid, you know what I'm saying? Just bear with me. But a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to play with a female emotions. I said it. And I stand on it. Because I've said over several lives and several pre-records and all that type of shit right there. It's like, man, you gotta know how to manipulate her emotions. A lot of them be having their hearts on their sleeve and you don't know how to deal with it because they always in their fifis. You got to play the game like they play the game. It's a test. It's a test. You know what I'm saying? And I be helping my son with his test with his girlfriend because she like playing that emotional roller coaster game with him. And he done finally got it. He done got it to where now he already know what the business is, and he can get to play that game the same way she played that game. And she don't like it. And I had told her on several times that she played that emotional roller coaster game with my son, and she be like, "What you talking about?" Like, man, you talking to somebody that know the game. Bless you. You talking to somebody that know the game, and you talking to somebody that's putting the game into his son. So therefore, my son is playing the same game you're trying to play. You just don't like it. You just don't like it. But guess what? She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Because if he was to fall victim to every time she played that game with him, she'll look at him like a bitch. I believe that. And I know my son ain't no bitch. I know my son ain't no pushover. But if he fell victim to every time she played them emotional games with him, he'll be a bitch in her ass. Now, she got his ass one good time. And he was looking kind of crazy and shit like that. And I sat there and asked him, like, hey, bro, what you want to do? You want to go see about that or you want to let this shit pass? And he wanted to go see what's up. I said, I bet. And we went to go see what's up. You know what I'm saying? He found out what it was and woo. And now every time she be with the shit, he just be like, fuck it. It is what it is. I ain't got time to be chasing behind her. I ain't got time to be crying and begging and did that and the third. All that good shit right there. I'm gonna let it be. Let her go and do what she gonna do. She put me on block. Fuck it. She don't want to call me. Fuck it. This, that, and the third is always fuck it. I'm like, hey. Play the game, I guess. Go to sleep, do something. You know what I'm saying? So he learned. It only took him one time to understand is that women play that emotional game. Just see where they can take you when they get in their feelings. That's part of it. And a lot of you guys be failing that shit because y'all following y'all feelings every time. Every time they get with the shit, you get in your feelings too. You get in your feelings every time they get in their feelings. It ain't too good for two bitches to be arguing. And one of them got a dick. Why you think the lesbian relationships is the biggest reason for DV cases? Two women. Two females. They the biggest DV cases. So again, how you in your feelings every time she in her feelings? Y'all looking like two females arguing. Now, I ain't saying don't say what you gotta say. Yeah, say what you gotta say. But when you get to the point of where you trying to talk and move and all that like a woman, then that's a problem. And she gonna look at you like a bitch. She gonna look at you like a bitch, and she ain't gonna have no problem calling you a bitch boy, a bitch ass nigga, a hoe ass little boy. She ain't gonna have no problem saying it because every time y'all get into it, you start acting like a woman. When the truth of the matter is, it's a shit test. Just see, can you stay in your emotion? Can you keep yourself from spazzing out and doing whatever, because she in her shit? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to turn the other cheek and walk away. Sometimes you just got to keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? Let her go and say what she gonna say and did that in the third. Show no emotions. And if she talking stupid, let her talk stupid, bruh. It ain't no skin off your back for her talking stupid shit. You done? Are you done? You get all this shit out your system, little mama. Are you done? Because I'm going to let you keep talking. I can sit up here and roll this motherfucker blunt. I can cut this motherfucking game on. I can go watch basketball. I can go watch football. Shit, if I feel like I'm up to it, I might go on around the motherfucking corner and go on to the strip club. Just so I can give me a little shot or something. Watch a little naked ass. I'm just saying, it's like let these motherfuckers go and get in their emotions. It's a shit test. Just see how emotional you gonna get when they emotional. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that shit my goddamn self. And like I tell my son, I ain't had no nigga to raise me. I ain't had no nigga to tell me how to balance that shit out. I had to find out for my motherfucking self. So I can remember myself being caught up in situations where I did too much arguing with a female. But I learned over time, like, hey, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. She got me in my feelings too much. Let me get out these motherfucking feelings because that's manipulation. And I'm gonna get to that part a little later before I get up out this jump. But you know what I'm saying? I found myself in a couple of times over-arguing, over-expressing, showing too much emotion and feelings into this shit. And they was able to control the situation because I was in my shit. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't logical. I was emotional. Got me out my frame to get me where they want to get me. I had to learn that over time. Stop this shit. Like I said, you are allowed to say what the hell you want to say. You are allowed to stand on your 10, but you can't be a bitch about it. That's what they do. They bitch. That's why a lot of time when I be going hard on niggas about dealing with the dating market and all their relationships and marriages and shit like that, and I'm like, bruh, quit crying. Quit crying. Quit crying. Like, bruh, we are outnumbered by the women, and y'all sit around here with this scarcity mindset like you can't find a woman. Like, bruh, stop that shit. You make a nigga look bad. I understand your gripes and grievances, but god damn it, bruh, shut the fuck up. Grow up here and go out there and try again. Because that's all they doing is seeing how much they can play with you. Emotionally. That's all this shit really is. Excuse me. Now, the second part of these shit tests, BR, is you really that nigga you say you are? Do you really stand up for what you say you stand up for? Are you really that guy? Do you really have the integrity you say you have? Do you really have the morals and the values you say you have? Is you that nigga? And again, the shit test come in. So I'm already telling you that they're gonna play with your emotions just to see how you're gonna deal with the emotional part of a woman. Mind you, women are emotional. That's their game. That's a woman's game, is to play with your emotions, and you can't play with hers. That's why when you come to be in these situations where you hurting their feelings. That's why I always try to tell you guys, like, you gotta master the manipulation of emotions. You gotta master your emotions while playing with her emotions. I keep telling y'all guys this shit. When y'all gonna learn? Now the second part of the shit test is, are you that nigga? Do you stand on what you say you stand on? They're gonna try you. They're gonna try you early and often. Whether you the good guy or the bad guy, whether you the 9-to-5 guy, the entrepreneur, or the dope boy, they're gonna try you to see, do you really stand on the shit you say you stand on? And the first time you waver on anything you say you don't waver on, they're gonna call you out on that shit, bro. And they ain't gonna let up. They're not gonna let up, so they're gonna tell you, nigga, you a liar. Cause you said this and you said that. You believe in this and you believe in that. And all it took for one little situation for you to change up how you think. Oh, you ain't that nigga. And one thing I know as a man, one thing I know by listening to y'all guys talk day in, day out about y'all dealing with women is that y'all don't like when a female say you ain't that nigga. I heard. I done seen it in person. Y'all don't like it when they challenge your manhood and saying you not that nigga. Stand on your square. Quit playing. If you standing on something, stand on that shit. Trust and believe. If you don't budge, guess what? You passed the shit test. All they need for you to do is budge. Now, it's certain shit you can budge on, like I always say. It's certain shit you, because even in my life, me being with my wife, it been shit I gave up that she asked me to give up because it didn't serve me no purpose no more. What's the use of holding on to something that don't serve me a purpose? That's stupid. So yeah, I would get rid of it. But just like I say, in my core, who I am, certain things that make me me, I can't get rid of that shit. I don't give a fuck how much you try to get me to get rid of that shit. I'm not getting rid of it. Sorry. Not sorry. Like I said, either deal with it or don't. But I'm not changing this and I'm not changing that. Deal with it or don't. It's on you. I stand on my shit. And like I say, I know a lot of you cats ain't passing them shit tests because you want to be the leader. You want to be in charge. You want to be in control. And the minute the woman tell you to lead, you come up with a million one excuses and shit like, well, you're not the leader. I'm going to say that again. You want to be the leader. You want her to follow you. You want her to follow you. And when she say you got it, then you got a million and one excuses on why you're not able to lead. And you wonder why they constantly question you, bruh. You wonder why they constantly question you. And like I just said not too long ago, my own wife would sit there and tell anybody how smart I am. Except when it comes down to her. Then I'm dumb. And I said, no. It don't work like that. I can't be smart to everybody and dumb to you. That's stupid. Either I'm dumb to everybody or I'm smart to everybody. You get no exceptions just because you feel this type of way or you want to say this, that, and the third, whatever the case may be. Either I'm smart to everybody or I'm dumb to everybody. I can't be smart to everybody and dumb to you. That's stupid. That don't make no sense. I had to tell my wife, quit playing with my fucking intelligence. Quit playing with my intelligence. You can't sit there and tell me how smart I am. And when people look at me, oh, they see the thug, they see the tattoos and this, that, and the third. But and then when I have a conversation with my husband, he's so intelligent and this. And then when me and you get to talk, oh, you stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, nah, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. You know I'm smart. You know I got some sense. But when it comes down to a disagreement, I'm done. Quit playing with me. That by itself. And I told my wife on several occasions, if my mother was still alive right now, my mother would have told me, leave her alone for playing with your intelligence. Anything else my mama would have overlooked. My mama wasn't let her play with my intelligence. She like, oh, she called you stupid, leave her alone. She called you stupid, leave her alone. Because you ain't stupid. I know you're not stupid. So again, when it comes down to certain shit that make you my guy, stand on that shit. If she gets to playing with you and talking about you ain't that nigga, she trying you to get you to jump off your square, move a certain motherfucking way that you say you ain't gonna move and you do it, bro, you ain't gonna never hear the end of it. You ain't never gonna hear the end of it. She gonna talk to you like you ain't shit. Cause all she gotta do is go back to the shit you moved on that you said you weren't gonna move on. So, like I said, the first part of that shit test is the emotional part. See, can they get you on the emotional roller coaster and get you on that ride for however long they want you to be on that ride? The second part of the shit test is to get you to move off your principles, off your values, off your morals. That's the second part of their shit test. And the third part of the shit test is dealing with their past. Because what a lot of women not going to tell you is they think, some women think that they ain't shit, that they have no value, that they're worthless. And you know why they think like that? Because somewhere in their past, whether their father didn't fuck with them, he ran out on them, whether people didn't treat them right, abused them, neglected them, whatever the case may be, it made them feel very, very small. Felt like they wasn't able to be loved. A whole lot of trauma that they may or may not get over. And now they're dealing with you. They have to pull a shit test just to make sure you still love them. You know all the little skits that y'all might see where a female will send their partner out to go holler at their nigga just see if they nigga faithful or not. Yeah. That's one of them shit tests to where I'm just trying to make sure the nigga still love me and he ain't got his eyes on another female. Some niggas pass, some niggas fail. And it is what it is. Now, you really fuck with your guy like you said you do. You will never put him in that position to where you threw one of your friends out on him just to see if he gonna bite. And then when he bite, you want to sit there and say, I knew you wasn't faithful. I knew you wasn't this. I knew you wasn't that. But you literally put the shit test in front of him. And most niggas that I know of fail. Most niggas I know will fail that test 10 times out of 10. And that's the good guy or the bad guy. Especially if she look good. If she got anything going on with her that he like physically, oh yeah, he gone. And you literally set him up to go. And then you want to talk about you always had trust issues and this, that, and the third, but you literally put your man out there to fuck with your trust issues. And then when you fuck with your trust issues, you mad, but you set him up. You start doing all types of shit just to see how much he love you. Because ain't nobody really loved you. And ain't no man really loved you. Your daddy never instilled love inside of you. He never told you what it was to be a young lady, a woman. He never showed you how a man's supposed to treat you. Or he showed you the fuck shit on how men look at women. You know what I'm saying? That's why my daughter act the way she act, because I let my daughter know, like, hey, don't never let a nigga play with you, because I ain't gonna play with you. I ain't gonna play with you. I'm gonna treat you with respect. I'm gonna do right by you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're my baby. You my little girl. I be damned if I let another nigga come in and treat you worse than I treated you. I be damned if I let a nigga come in and put their hands on you when I didn't put my hands on you. Like I said, I can count on both hands how many times I whooped both my kids together. It ain't been that many times. When I got in their ass, I got in their ass, but I ain't had to get in their ass every day. I ain't have to whoop my kids every day. But when I whoop their ass, they know when I whoop their ass. So I'm telling my daughter, I'm not finna let no nigga put their hands on you, because I don't put my hands on you. I'm not finna let no nigga call you out your name. I ain't never called you out your name. I am never finna let a nigga do less than I did for you. You don't deserve it. If anything, this nigga gotta come in and do what I did or better. The dude you gonna be with gotta do what I did or better. That's why she got the nigga she got now. That's why she getting married. That's why she told this nigga baby. Because in her eyes, he just like me. He willing to do what he gotta do for her. And yeah, she put her shit test on this nigga. The whole 4 years they've been talking. She put her shit test on this nigga. I had to tell him a couple times, hey, bro, she just fucking with you, bro. If you fall for this shit, hey, that's on you. Because I know my daughter. I had to tell him a couple times, like, bro, she gonna pull shit. She gonna pull a move on your ass, bro. I know my child. And if you fall for that shit every time she do it, she got you. She gonna manipulate the shit out your motherfucker ass. I know my child. And just like a lot of guys, he fell victim to it. I fell victim to it. And my son fell victim to it. My brothers and partners fell victim to it. We get caught. You'll get caught. You know what I'm saying? It's not a man alive that I know of that haven't got caught. You get caught. You just can't keep getting caught. Once you realize what they're doing, then it's a pattern. You already know, like, you got me fucked up, now you're gonna keep catching me in these shit tests. No, I'm not going. That's why she in the position she in with her fiance. He met the criteria of what she was looking for in a dude because she didn't have no past traumas. Daddy treated her right. Daddy let her know she was precious. Daddy let her know that she's special. Daddy let her know that she could do whatever the fuck she want to do, as long as she go out there and do it. You're not finna settle for a nigga that's gonna cut you down when your daddy propped you up. You're not finna settle for that shit. I made sure when my daughter left me, she ain't had no trauma to carry with her in whatever relationship she was dealing with. I made sure I raised my daughter to be the best woman she could possibly be. So she wouldn't have to constantly pull a shit test on whatever nigga she fucking with just to see they love her. Was she worth their time? Was she still attractive and all that type of shit? I ain't need my daughter having them doubts in her head. You feel what I'm saying? That's a shit test. And it's a fucked up ass shit test because of that shit. Because you guys don't want to be in your children's life. You don't want to be in your daughter's life. You don't want to teach your daughter how to be a woman. You don't want to show her how a nigga supposed to love her. So when she get out of your grips, when she get from up under your roof, she go out there in the world and start dealing with men on her own, she know what to accept and what not to accept. Maybe that's why y'all like women with daddy issues. So y'all can try to go in and make up for lost time that you didn't spend with your own daughter by getting with a little young girl that's fucked up in the head because she missed her daddy. And now you want to replace the dad that she missed. And the perk you get out of that is a little Gawk 2000. That's some sick ass shit. That's some sick ass shit. But that's a shit test based off her trauma. See, they'll throw the shit test out at you just to play with your feelings, just to see how you're going to react to certain things and what you're going to say and what you're going to do based off your emotions, the tear jerk reactions and all that type of shit right there. They ain't got a problem doing that shit. They ain't got a problem giving you a shit test to see if you're going to budge off your square, if you're going to move off your principles. They ain't got a problem doing that shit. But it's that third shit test to where she done dealt with a lot of shit in her childhood. A lot of bullshit in her childhood. And she trying to make sure you're not going to leave her. She's trying to make sure she She is that woman you say she is, that woman you want to be with and all that type of shit. That woman you say you love. Yeah, she's trying to make sure she is what you think she is. And she'll pull that move just to make sure you standing on that shit. And at any given time, you want to sit there and say she less than, and she already been hurt by childhood trauma. She already hurt. And anytime you want to come in as this dude that said you're going to provide for her and protect her, solve her problems, you already cutting her down when she's already at the bottom. Yeah, that's a shit test you fail. And it's the most fucked up shit test. It's the most fucked up shit test that you'll fail when it comes down to her childhood traumas. And all she wants is you for her to love her. All she wants you to do is tell her that she's that queen. She's the one. She's a bad bitch. Whatever the case may be, she need that. She need that because she never got it. She been looking for it. She been looking for it. And she been looking for it. Daddy issue, whatever the case may be, she looking for the validation that she never got. And y'all niggas just be wanting to use it and abuse it. That's why y'all be seeking for female that come from broken homes and got daddy issues so what y'all can abuse them when they already been fucked up. That's a cold game. That's a cold game. That's a cold game. I said it a couple times when we be talking about pimping and hoeing. I'm like, bro, a lot of times, man, the pimp don't do shit. I said the female be turned out before she even get to the pimp. And that's what a lot of the problems is. That's where a lot of y'all niggas be coming in and y'all want to be these pimps. Hoping y'all can get a female that come from a broken home and you can mold her into what you want her to be as a wife. When the truth of the matter is control. It's control. You want to be able to get her to do what you want her to do and jump when you tell her to jump and she gonna say, yes, sir. That's a fucked up ass shit test right there. That she'll throw on a nigga ass. And that's one of the jumps that she'll fail. If she really that desperate to find a good male figure in her life, she never had a real one in her life, no good father, no good granddaddy, no good uncles or big brothers or no shit like that didn't try to put love inside of her. And she looking for it in a nigga. And you know she looking for it in a nigga. That's a crazy game. It's a cold game. That's a cold game. That's a shit test she willing to throw out there and willing to fuck up. Just in the name of love. And there's a lot of you niggas out there that were looking for a female that throwing that shit test out there. Because you really don't want to love her. You just want to control her. And mask it under the name of love. Cold game, but it is what it is. Now, when I'm telling you about these shit tests, trust and believe they are shit tests. They just trying to see, are you that nigga? Is you that nigga that they want to have babies with? That's really what this shit boils down to is this the nigga that I could raise a family with? Is this the nigga I can call my husband? Is this the nigga that I can see myself being with for the next 10, 20 years, 30 years? And in some of y'all cases, 5. You feel what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. Shit tests are also manipulation tactics too. Because like I said, if she throw that emotional shit test at your motherfucking ass, hold on. Yes. Well, you called me at the wrong time because I'm doing live.
Okay.
I'll call you when I get through. You just went on break?
No.
You going about the school and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they called.
I ate classes today. I got more classes than one.
What you say? You had 8 classes and got
I
marked
had
out.
8 classes. I got more classes than one.
But that's what I told her. I was like, shit, they ain't been calling the past couple of days. Well, the days you been missing, they ain't been calling. They ain't been texting. They ain't been sending no email. They just
I
been dry.
marked absent and it changed to free.
Well, I mean, shit, you ain't what it. Your GPA set, your rank in the class set. Only thing left for is prom. You ain't going to prom. He ain't going to prom. He never wanted to go to prom, ladies and gentlemen. He never wanted to go to prom. So it ain't like he couldn't go. He didn't want to go. And only thing left is graduation. Right? So shit. Graduation in 2 weeks. So the only thing he really want to do now is he gotta go to graduation practice and what that you said next week, Thursday. A little lunch for for all the singers or for the top 10. Yeah, it's the only thing he want to do now. He got is a senior lunch and graduation practice and graduation day. That's it. Everything else, his attendance good, his grade straight. He number 5 in the class. They gave him a shirt with the number 5 on it. Yeah, I got a good kid. My daughter was number 1 when she graduated. He number 5. And the only reason he number 5 because he's like, I don't want to get no speech. That crazy. That nigga tanked on purpose. He's like, oh, what to get no speech. Did you tank on purpose? Did you tank on purpose? That boy tanked on purpose just so he couldn't give a valedictorian speech. He said, I dropped a 5. Oh, but yeah, man, them chits, they are manipulations. You know what I'm saying? So like I said about the emotional shit, if she can get you into your roller coaster, the emotional roller coaster, and she knows she say this and do this, and you spaz out, whichever direction she wants you to spaz out in, yeah, what the fuck? If she gets you to move how she wants you to move on that emotional roller coaster, she got you. Oh, that was something I told my son girlfriend. I said, man, quit playing my son with them emotional roller coasters. You just nitpicking to get the response you want out of him. And then when you get the response out of him, then you play victim. I said, stop this shit. She looked and she was like, what are you talking about? I said, man, I know the game. I know what you're doing. I done heard you talk. I done heard you too many times. I like you. I like you. My son like you. He love you. You told his son. You feel what I'm saying? But quit playing with my son with them emotional roller coasters. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell her, quit doing this shit. And like I said, if he was a weak-minded individual, if he was just sprung on the simple fact that she was cute and all this right there, and he felt like he couldn't get another female, then yeah, she probably get his ass. But due to the fact he got some sense, and he really cold-hearted. He ain't gonna tell you that part. He really cold-hearted. He really got ice in his veins. And due to the fact that I know how he moves, it's like you got him once. You got him out of his body one good time. After that, we all right. We good. She playing. That's it. I'm straight. But yeah, if you a weak-minded motherfucker, if you quick to be a crybaby, then shit. They gonna manipulate the fuck out of you. If you with that, when they test your integrity, when they test your values and your code, if they can get you to move off that shit, you a crash out. You a crash out. How many females done told these niggas, hey, if you that nigga that you say you'll do this, you'll do that, and nigga crashing out just to prove they manhood. And I'm like, I ain't gotta crash out for you to prove I'm a man. I ain't finna crash out to you to prove that I'm gonna provide for you. I ain't finna crash out to prove I'm gonna protect you like nigga I am. I ain't finna crash out to prove it. But when push come to shove, I'ma do it. I'm not finna just crash out for the sake of crashing out. But a lot of you niggas do. And they know you'll do it. All they gotta do is play with your balls and tell you ain't that nigga. You'll crash out. You'll spaz out when they playing with your feelings. You'll crash out when they playing with your manhood. And the other part is when they do that shit test to prove that you love them, that they cheat. You niggas will do them dirty because you know they looking for love in all the wrong places. You niggas will do them dirty and then send them out in the world to try to get with another nigga, and they already looking for love, and you done treated them like shit, and now they fucked up in the head, and now they get to the next nigga and they fucked up and they gonna do him dirty because some shit your dirty ass did to him. I'm just telling you what I know. Nothing special. Nothing special. But anyway. Oh, excuse me. I'm finna get on now. Oh, excuse me. I'm finna get on down. I'm gonna let y'all good people happy for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, and I'll get with y'all good people at another time. Bye-bye.
Vibe blowing at the jack, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bag. Vibe blowing at my jack, got the loud jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping at the bag. Another milestone, look at that. Paper boy on my paper route till I'm 6 down on my back. I'm an old soul like my dad. My old girl still a fan. And yo girl at the live show, so don't act like I ain't the man. I'm kicking my feet up, get franked like Aretha. I'm calm but I'm teed up, just flip me a stack. The re-up just doubled up off of the muscle, I stuck to the task. They see me, I'm troubled, I'm bubbling up till it's stuck, and they want me to stay where I'm at. I'm good everywhere that I'm stepping, my presence is crucial. You know that this shit not no trend. On a big wave, I'm controlling the tide. Snake eyes when you rolling the dice. So with the stakes inside, I could never take another nigga advice. They can't reach the sky, I'm aiming up high. I just wanna know what it's like. Y'all know what it's like, I come from outside of this. Out the quicksand, I'm the big man, doing big things. Cop a big change, up a state lines, doing stage dives on cam. It ain't no limit to my vision. Check the temp, I'm on fire with it. Got the bands jumping out the bag, Prosecco on ice. I'm nobody nice, or run up a check. Demand my respect, I'm doing the most. I never quit, they want me to quit. I'm good as it come, I'm good as it gets. Vibe blowing at the jack, got the loud jumping out the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the bands jumping out the bag. Vibe blowing at my jack, got the loud jumping out the bag. Everything I'm on slack. Everything I do is got the bands jumping out the bag.